I was on the wrong page. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in here. Hey, Tanisha. Hey, Nevada. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. I have to buy some, Happy Friday, everybody. In case y'all ain't know, I'm at Atlantic City tonight. 2-way breaker, what's the deal? What up, Fi? In case y'all ain't know, I'm in Atlantic City tonight. Yes, indeed. Shirt of the day, of course. Y'all see the shirt of the day. Woo! What y'all know about that? That's for those who know. Happy 8. Today's the March 31st. I am in Atlantic City tonight. Me, Talent, Capone, Melanie Camacho, Skeet Carter, Gerald Kelly. Tonight in the good old Atlantic City tonight. Getting it in. Robert Losi, what's good with you? I meant to hit you back. I know you sent me something. Good morning, Tammy. Yesterday, I had an early morning session with my new, I had 2 different meetings yesterday, and that's why I wasn't here yesterday morning. I apologize. Both with the folks I'm working with these days. I couldn't be here yesterday morning. I apologize. I really do. I really do. I really do. I want to share something with y'all real quick. We number 1 again on the DMV zone, and I cannot thank you all enough for helping me get there. And y'all see we doing bang up numbers over here on Joe Clair Live. Oh, what's this right here?
UConn coach Danny Hurley making headlines, not just for, of course, leading his Huskies into the Final Four. Hurley reportedly refusing to change any of his clothes, and that includes his underwear, y'all, which, by the way, are his Lucky Dragon underwear.
Oh, yeah. I like
He says he will not change it until his team loses, but he wears the same outfit because he thinks that this is what's keeping him in line, and superstition supersedes everything.
I want y'all to stop saying this is what he thinks. This is what's making him win. Yeah. This is it. The lucky draws always get it done. I believe for any man who has a pair of Lucky Dragon draws. I got Lucky Dragon. There we go. Oh, and you don't want to see the dragon get loose.
No, we don't.
Listen.
UConn coach
Danny. I love it. One more time. I'm going to run that one more time.
UConn coach Danny Hurley making headlines, not just for, of course, leading his Huskies into the Final Four. Hurley reportedly refusing to change any of his clothes, and that includes his underwear, y'all, which, by the way, are his Lucky Dragon underwear.
Oh, yeah. I like this.
He says he will not change it until his team loses, but he wears the same outfit because he thinks that this is what's keeping him in line, and superstition supersedes everything.
I want y'all to stop saying this is what he thinks. This is what's making him win. Yeah. This is it. The lucky draws always get it done. I believe for any man who has a pair of Lucky Dragon draws. I got Lucky Dragon. There we go. Oh, and you don't want to see the dragon get loose.
No, we don't.
Listen.
UConn coach Danny Hurley making headlines, not just for, of course, leading his Huskies.
I love my show.
Hurley reportedly refusing to change any of his clothes, and that includes his underwear, y'all, which, by the way, are his lucky dragon underwear.
Oh, yeah. I like
He
this.
says he will not change it until his team loses, but he wears the same outfit because he thinks that this is what's keeping him in line, and superstition supersedes everything.
I want y'all to stop saying this is what he thinks. This is what's making him win. This is it. The lucky draws always get it done.
I believe
For
in
any man who has a pair of lucky dragon draws.
I got lucky dragon.
There we go.
Oh, and you don't want to see the dragon get loose.
No, we don't.
Listen.
So, that's my promo today for the DMV Zone. Thank y'all so very much for the support and for watching. We are number one. We are number one. Now they say he washes the shirt, the drawers, the socks daily, and he washes them while he's been at the hotel. He gets off, but ladies, I hate to tell y'all, your man wears his lucky drawers every chance he gets. Now, look at what stick of butter. Who is that talking about? Look at that stick of butter. All right. Yeah, you gotta watch now. You wash your drawers, of course, but the lucky drawers. Like when I have a big comedy show, I wear a big comedy show. I wear a certain pair of underwear. Naima makes sure that they are super fresh and super clean. Oh, you say Marina look like a stick of butter. Well, she's Marina is expecting child. She is she's about to have a baby soon. So we are waiting. We're really, really waiting on her coming up. John just hit me up, and John got a good question for today, everybody. Are we paying attention? He said, what do you know about these banks closing? First, let's get a moment of clarity in right quick, and then we're going to talk about these banks closing. Let's get this moment of clarity in right quick, John, and we're going to talk about these banks. Let the dragon loose! Time for a moment of clarity, everybody. It's 9:17, 9:18 on Joe Clair Live. We usually do this at 9:10 in the morning. I'm sorry I'm late. This is the moment of clarity music. We usually do moment of clarity at 9:10, but I'm late this morning. Run, Joe. Friday, moment of clarity for everybody. Hey, listen. I want to reiterate something. Who told you that you was too old to go chase your dream or go do something that you think you too old to do? Who told you were too old for that? Listen, don't listen to that rhetoric. If you feel like getting up and going doing it, go do it. Your bones might creak, your back might hurt, your knee might give out, but that doesn't mean you too old. It just means that your knee gives out. If you still have the enthusiasm, the desire to do something that other people may say is silly or asinine or crazy, don't pay attention to them. Pay attention to you. Right now, I have a good friend of mine. She is a 50-year-old DJ. You heard me right. She is a 50-year-old DJ. She started taking up DJing in her 40s after divorce and with grown kids. Well, this 50-year-old DJ DJs and meditates every morning on Twitch. Twitch is another platform. And from the money that she generates on Twitch, she's able to take care of her mortgage, all of her bills, everything else. She has since quit her job that she has had her whole life, and now she is a full-time DJ and meditation specialist. That sounds silly as shit, don't it? But it's not. That's how our universe works. Who told you you were too old? Don't listen to them. Listen to you and listen to me. You're never too old. Get busy. Go do you right now. It's a Friday. Perfect day to start. It's springtime. Perfect day for rejuvenation and some new shit. Go ahead and dive in. Jump in with 10 toes. And go do that thing that you said you wanted to do. You never know. Tomorrow's not promised, so you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You better start today. All right? All right, that's your moment of clarity right here on Joe Clair Live. And I bow down to the divine in each and every one of you. Namaste. That's a true story. Too much mucus. That's a true story. That is a true story. My friend Monica, DJs on Twitch. She calls herself DJ Classics. She DJs on Twitch in the morning time, Twitch is a young man's video game platform that she used for DJing and meditation, and boom, they send her money through Twitch and she is killing it. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You better get busy doing yours. Alright? You better get busy. I told y'all about my brother, right? At 60 years old, he became a personal trainer after he been on drugs all his life. Now he a personal trainer out here killing it. A homeowner and everything else. Shining as bright as he possibly can. You ain't too old. You ain't too old. You better get busy. You better get busy. Good morning, Dawn. How you doing? What's up, Dawn? You better go get it. People gonna tell you too old. People gonna look at you like you silly. They gonna tell you, there's no way. My friend told me I was doing too much the other day. I have a long-time friend who asked me, Joe, you don't think you doing too much? You don't think you doing too much? No, I ain't doing too much. You might be doing too little. You might be limiting yourself. You may have listened to everybody who put you in a box, and you've shrunk yourself to this size, thinking that's your whole universe when you got all this shit out here. You better get busy. Thus, we're listening to Joe Clair's Beats this morning. Yeah, making beats this morning, talking to y'all. I'm going to go do my show, and then I have to travel all the way to Atlantic City. Show starts at 8. I get off my show at 4. Show starts in Atlantic City at 8. You hear me? So I'm going straight to Atlantic City. I might have to go straight to the venue, straight in the back, change my clothes, run up on stage, do my motherfucking shit, go to the after party, everything else, and then go to bed. That's my day today. Anyway, good morning, Beth. Hey, Beth and Pixie. Tell Pixie I said good morning, Beth. All right, so John hit us up. He said, let's talk about these banks. What you know about these banks closing? Listen, everybody. Here's what I know about the banks. Banks from time to time. Well, we're going to start with the bank in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley Bank, they did, the writing was on the wall for a good while about the deficiencies at Silicon Valley Bank. But people refused to look at them because Silicon Valley Bank was the bank of a lot of startups. It was the bank of, it's Silicon Valley Bank. So everybody thought, hey, they take risks. Everything will be fine. No, they took too many risks. And y'all saw what happened. They had to get bought out, and a bank just bought them out. And it'll be, another bank coming up. But the symptoms we're watching in banking, what we're watching in with like sort of our foreign policy with the war in Ukraine and other places, our relationships with China and Russia and the East, what we're seeing with a rise in inflation and everything else, for me personally feels like the banks closing is a symptom of a bigger disease. And that disease is America is slowly losing her prominence in the world. It was reported this morning that parts of Latin America and Africa are changing from using the U.S. dollar to using their own local currencies, and that the U.S. dollar will be diminished, if worth anything at all, in those countries. I don't know if everybody's paying attention, I took law and banking and principles of banking at the ABA. Thanks, Beth. So you can tell me if I'm on point or if I'm tripping with this. But it feels like to me, we watching inflation. We're watching. We are in the middle of a labor shortage. Meanwhile, most Americans like, I don't want no regular ass job. So we got people sitting at home like, I don't want no job, and we got a labor shortage, right? We're watching China implement all kinds of new social norms. You get a social grade, and China is implementing all these things to make their country continue to go this way. Meanwhile, we're getting more in love with comfort, with ease. You know, look at what we do with DoorDash, what we do with, we get everything from everywhere else. Matter of fact, we don't even manufacture most shit that we consume in this country. And we're becoming fat and happy and lazy. And I believe that the other countries around the world see this and say, okay, shh, everybody be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Let the Americans keep doing what they doing. We gonna do what we've been doing for millennia and swoop in when America's not watching. China been around for thousands of years. America only been around a couple hundred years. So China has seen powers rise and fall on her watch. China know how to keep busy and do China. You understand what I mean? America, I think we're about to go through a time that we've never seen before. We haven't seen this, at least not in 100 years since we became the world's power. And that is, we gonna have to get back to work. We gonna have to get back to work. If you see what I mean? Like, Tony Slack say the pandemic made motherfuckers very lazy. Everybody want to work from home or do odd jobs. But Tony, I'm gonna do you one better. I think that America got in that frame of mind back in the 80s when, y'all remember the movie with Gordon Gekko, when Michael Douglas played Gordon Gekko in Wall Street, and he said, greed is good. And that is coming into time when we were watching American might get sold off to other places. We start taking, American labor became too expensive, so therefore we started outsourcing the labor. Or we can get it done cheaper in this country, in that country, in that country, in that country. And with that being said, since this is capitalism, the powers that be could leverage the fact that we have cheap labor to get more credit so we can buy more cheap labor. What ended up happening is we watched labor have protests, unions have been dismantled, and all of those kinds of things happen. And as Robert Losey say, we got soft in the middle. We got soft in the middle. Now, black folks, we used to this kind of shit. Adversity, we coming to the planet, and the whole time we put up with adversity at every turn. Regular Americans, I don't know. I don't know how we gonna do it. I don't know how it's gonna get done. I don't know. I between the haves and the have-nots, it's gonna be something else. It's really gonna be something else. See, even when we the have-nots, we act like the haves. We be cool. We make records about it. We go through the heartache and the pain and everything else, but we make a way. Anybody who ain't never been a have-not, they gonna have a hard time. I'm about to get in this stock market and figure out how to make money off of it. You better. Did you see what? I can't remember what country in Africa. I want to say Zimbabwe, or it's another country that just announced today that the U.S. dollar won't be any good in their country in about a month. If you got U.S. dollars, you're no good. So, Robin has a great point. That never gets addressed when it comes to jobs. These companies want golden parachute type jobs, but don't want to practice the trickle down theory. I'm going to say this, Robin, and I'm going to say this to you right now. Yeah, that was South Africa. Say this to you right now, Robin. Trickle down theory was a trick. That was something they made up. They knew that trickle down economics was nothing. That was just something to tell you to keep the masses from storming the castle. That the trickle down theory that Ronald Reagan and them introduced back in the 80s was to keep, for me, seemed like to keep poor and low income whites at bay. Even the middle class, to make them feel like, hey, we're all in this together. When we already knew that it was the flim flam. We knew it was the flim flam since 40 Acres and a Mule. We watched the flim flam since Jim Crow laws, the vagrancy laws right after the end of slavery, all the things, the laws that they put in place during the Reconstruction, all the Jim Crow laws that came out of that, and then all of the underground laws that ways of practicing that got put in place. But the rest of America, they think that, there's no way that my politicians would lie to me. Politicians don't lie. Anybody remember that line? Thank you. Anybody remember that line? Hey, Monty. Anybody remember that line in the movie Godfather? When Michael was talking to Kate, and Michael told Kate, and Kate said, Michael, senators don't have men killed. And Michael was like, now who's being naive now, Kate? The American public has been lied to from day one. There's no way. And anybody who played honest got killed. Anybody who was like a Boy Scout, straight up and down, played by the rules right way, or they kill them or they oust them. They get them out the way. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. So with that being said, we better have our eyes open. This cup says woke. And you see how they weaponized woke? You see how the GOP now has weaponized woke? The political system has weaponized woke. Not only are they saying that, because woke for me, it seems like vilifying and weaponizing woke kills two birds with one stone. One, it continues to villainize the black source that invented woke. The conscious black people. That's like Black Panther talk. You don't want to listen to that. So Fox News and, so some news outlets news outlets use that. Y'all see what I just did right there, right? And then y'all see y'all know who I work for. Some news outlets use woke to vilify. They use it against blacks. They also use it to oppress or mind control others into believing that the other side is wrong. Meanwhile, they running off with the bag. You feel me? They running off with the bag all day, every day. So, everybody pay attention. Yeah, time for a commercial break. Meanwhile, over here on Clair Live.
UConn coach Danny Hurley making headlines, not just for, of course, leading his Huskies into the Final Four, but Hurley reportedly refusing to change any of his clothes, and that includes his underwear, y'all, which, by the way, are his Lucky Dragon underwear.
Oh, yeah. I like
He says he will not change it until his team loses, but he wears the same outfit because he thinks that this is what's keeping him in line, and superstition supersedes everything.
I want y'all to stop saying this is what he thinks. This is what's making him win. This is it. The lucky draws always get it done. I believe for any man who has a pair of Lucky Dragon draws.
I got Lucky Dragon. There we go. Oh, and you don't want to see the dragon get loose.
No, we don't.
Listen.
UConn coach Danny Hurley making headlines, not just for, of course,
and you don't want to see the dragon get loose. Hey, listen, everybody. It's going down on the 22nd. Great show. All fire, 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 fire community. Look, we the hack niggas. Hey, Miss Lakima. Hey, listen, everybody. Banging and Boom. 1 year anniversary show is going down. We've been there an entire year. Can y'all believe that? We've been doing this show a whole year. This show's been going on. Y'all remember when I started this show? Now it's been an entire year. What up, Aunt Mo? We've been there an entire year, and we got a fire lineup. Fire, fire, fire lineup. My man Ray Grady is just knockdown, drag out funny. Bodacious, knockdown, drag out funny. Sean Larkins, knockdown, drag out funny. Y'all might know Sean Larkins from the Neighborhood with Cedric the Entertainer. He's the mailman on that show. My man Bodacious has been touring with D.L. Hughley the last 3, 4, 5 years. And my man Ray Grady is just, I know y'all watch him on Instagram, and he has a lot to say about being a man, and he's funny as fuck. So, come on out. 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 Can't wait to see y'all. Come on out, Ursula. Come on, bring you and your friends, come on out. We come on for these food and these drinks and these laughs. It's going down on the 22nd of April, April 22nd. All right, get your tickets. BowieCenter.org. The tickets are on sale right now for anybody who wants to cop those. They're on sale right this second. Yes, they are. So having a great conversation this morning, y'all. We're talking about being aware of what's going on in the financial world and in the economy. Because moves are being made, shit is getting done all the time. Yeah, the liquor good. Things are getting done all the time, and some bells and whistles are going off to make us at least need to pay attention. One, housing market. Let's talk real estate. As y'all know, lots in hedge funds and the like, corporate entities are buying up large amounts of single-family homes. I think that the reason that they're doing that is that they can see that in the future they will be able to rent single-family homes to a section of the economy that has good paying jobs, but might not have enough money to buy a home, but can rent a single family home. And the way that they're going to appeal to you is say, hey, why own this house when you can rent it and then be done with it once you're done? I think that they took notice when they started watching places like Airbnb and Uber take off. Hey, you don't have to buy a car. You can just rent a car for a couple of hours when you need it. Why would you take on and buy a whole car? Hey, you can rent your house out. You don't have to be a hotel owner to be able to make money off of that. Come do that. Hey, you want groceries delivered? DoorDash will do it for you. No need for you to get in your Congo. So, I think that the Wall Street is banking on the fact that Generation Z and the millennials will, or a good portion of, not all of them, but a good portion of millennials and Generation Z will say, cool, we don't have to buy no more. We can just spend our money renting. That bodes well for banks and Wall Street. It doesn't necessarily bode well for the consumer. Because at the end of the day, the way our system is set up, you got to have some assets. Yeah, you saw that the other day? Jerry Maguire say, stop pulling out cash on TV, scaring them. Yeah, I pulled out some cash. I pulled out some cash the other day on TV. They was like, Joe, you got cash? Like, yeah. They like, cash is out of style. I said, cash out of style where? Shit, cash ain't never go out of style in the black community. You crazy? Many millennials are moving back home with their parents. Yeah, that's true too, Tracy. But as a realtor, what I saw in the last couple of years is a lot of millennials became homeowners. They became homeowners, and the story that's not being told. Let me say this, Tracy. Just like anything else, the headlines, the sensational headlines, will make the news. So they tell us, oh, millennials got to move back in with their parents and those kinds of things. I saw a lot of millennials buy. A lot of millennials bought through the pandemic and bought before the pandemic. A lot. Now, if you notice, stories started coming out in the last couple of weeks about new homeowners bemoaning the fact that they bought at the height of the market. I thought millennials wasn't buying houses. Now they doing stories about millennials mad that they bought houses. So Tracy, don't get yes, a lot of millennials are moving back in with parents, but there's the much larger millennial base is still being single, by living, renting apartments on their way to trying to have a single family home or have the home that goes along with their lifestyle. So let's say if you were a millennial and if you were in 2015, if you were 25 years old, or let's say 2013, you were 25 years old, right? And you're a millennial. That's when we start saying millennials this and millennials that. Tracy, millennials this, millennials that. You were 25. You now 35 years old, right? In 2013, you were 25. In 2023, you 35. You have a better paying job. You've taken care of those student loans for the last 10 years. And you and your girlfriend now have a kid. Oh, y'all buying homes, Tracy? They trying. That's true, but it's with the high interest rate, they cannot afford the homes now. We trying to buy another home. We trying to buy another home and move, but it's too expensive. I'm telling you, Tracy, I see the numbers each and every day. Millennials is buying houses left and right. Don't let that headline fool you. Don't let that, and the interest rate is only going to go up. Listen to me. We trying to buy, they cannot afford the homes now. They might not be able to afford the new homes. But who you think buying these remodels, these flips? No, millennials are buying them. In my old neighborhood, I grew up in Seat Pleasant, in Peppermill. It's millennials are buying those homes. I saw a man walking down my old street. It was a white guy reading a book, walking a poodle. He had to be in his 30s. There's the headlines and then there's the actual diving into. So Trace, you can buy a house today, but you might not be able to buy as much house as you could have bought before the pandemic when interest rates were low. But you can buy a house today. I can show you. I don't care how much money you got right now and what your credit score is. I can get you in a house today. Right now. Millennial or not. But it makes a sensational headline for me to say, you can't afford this house because the interest rates are too high. You need to go back and rent. that serves Wall Street's aim of getting you in the thought process of renting and getting away from buying. Get away from buying a car. Get away from buying a house. You don't need to buy nothing. Just keep renting from us. Yeah, Tony Slack, you a millennial. Uh-huh. I'm telling you some real, Tracy. Now, call me, Tracy, if you got questions. If you got questions, call me, Tracy. I'll help you. I'll get your house today. What you need? Where you at? Is it you and your husband? Because I got you. Tell me what you and Mr. Fabulous need. I'll take care of your ass today. Uh-huh. We can get that done today. You and Mr. Fabulous, y'all can be sleeping in a new house today. Now, it might not be as much house as you would have dreamed of a year or two ago, but it'll be yours. It'll be all yours. You have places like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and all these other. Wall Street is buying up single-family homes. Uh-huh. Y'all have a home, but y'all want to sell. Oh, you know what? Let me market your home. Where you at, Tracy? What part of town you? Tracy, shoot me a DM, Tracy. Shoot me a DM. Oh, I'm a market me and Craig. Hold on, I'm sorry, Tracy. Have you seen my new commercial? I don't think you saw my new commercial.
Hey, Craig. Hey, Joe. Man, you're the GOAT. No, Joe, you're the GOAT. Come on, man. You were the youngest agent to receive the Billionaires Club Award. And you're a veteran entertainer, comedian, radio and TV personality, and host of one of the hottest weekly shows, the DMB Zone. True indeed. But you were #1 in the nation 3 times. Plus, you're the CEO and founder of the biggest, baddest brokerage anywhere, Northrop Realty, with over $2 billion, that's with a B, in sales last year. Well, I can't argue with you there. We're both the GOAT in our own right, and I am so excited that you're joining Northrop Realty. It's going to be bad, meaning good. Yep, this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Yes, indeed. Let's go eat some grass or something, man.
Tracy, my new partner, that guy you just saw, Craig Northrop, and Craig Northrop, the Northrop team is the most successful real estate team in the state of Maryland. Craig Northrop, that guy you just saw, was the #1 realtor in the nation 3 different times. That's my new partner. Or we'll get your house sold for you. Or we gonna get your house sold. Come on with it. Come on with it. Y'all better, listen, I made that commercial for a reason. I now have a machine behind me that is the #1 machine in the country. Y'all, you can do the research. So, you need me, Tracy? Hit me up. Did you see the phone number at the end? Huh? Did you see my phone number, Tracy? Huh? Yeah, talk to hubby. 240-761-5931. 240-761-5931. 240-761-5931. Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. Boom. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, let me know, Tracy. I got you. I'll get your house sold. Now, let me ask you a question. Why you selling the house? And where y'all moving to? Do you need a new house? And where are you looking to move to? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Craig right there. He is. Look at my man. There's Craig Northam right there. Tell her, Craig, we'll get it sold for you. Or we'll get you #1 in the nation. Hey, Craig, I have a... Oh, you need a new house? We got you on that too. Everybody say, hey, Craig. Y'all welcome Craig on in. Craig, I have a jingle that I would like to use, but we can't use it. The FCC will never let us use it. But I swear, if we could use it on like the stations that play rap music, we'd kill it. Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. Go. But we can't use that. But boy, is that a jingle. I love that jingle. I'm gonna use that on stage tonight, Craig. I'm in Atlantic City tonight. I got a show in Atlantic City tonight with a bunch of heavy hitters. So I'm gonna use that on stage tonight. There you go. We'll get it sold. ready, set, sold. You let me know, Tammy. Hit me up. 240-761-5931, and we'll get it sold. Yes, indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all like that jingle, right? Look, Craig, they say that's the hood jingle of the year. Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. But Now, see, Craig, and you look, we got my girl Beth in here. She's ready to come and be my transaction coordinator. Beth's ready to get it done. So you let me know, Tracy, when you're ready to go. Anyone else, if you have real estate questions, if you need anything, make sure you hit me. I'm not playing. And I have, like I said, I'm with the Northrop team. Number one team. I'm with you better come over here and get with the winners. You see this W? That's for winners. Time to level up. Exactly, Craig. Thank you so very, very much. It's so real over here. Yes, indeed. You see I just ran the commercial, right, Craig? Tiffany, you gonna be the social media promoter? Let's go. See, look, Craig, I'm sitting here getting people who want to work. I got a transaction coordinator and a social media promoter right here in my morning show. Ready to go. 240-761-5931. 240-761-5931. Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, come buy a house. So, Craig, earlier we were talking about the fact that you need to buy because Wall Street is trying to make you be a renter. And, we need a social coordinator ASAP. Tiffany, you see, we need a social media coordinator ASAP. Tiffany, send me a DM if you're serious. Come on with it. You see, Craig says we need a social media coordinator ASAP. Yes, we do. Joe Clair is real estate. Bitch, all right, we can change out the bit. So, Joe Clair is real estate. When you're ready to buy a house, boom. See, that's what we do. We're going to do it like that. Y'all can see me in my shirt, my tie. Joe Clair is real estate for when you're ready to buy a house, boom. Thank you. Must buy now. Best investment in your life, and you can live in it. It is the best investment in your life, and you can actually live in your investment. Yes, now if you need me to break down why your home is an investment, well, think about it. Over the life of the time that you live in that home, it continues to go up in value. Your neighborhood continues to go up in value. Your neighbors' homes, all of those homes continue to go up in value. So, as opposed to from where you bought the home, let's say you bought the home in 1990 and it's 2023, or you bought the home in 2000, you bought the home in 2013 and it's 10 years later. Look at how much your home has appreciated, right? Now that your home has appreciated, you have equity in that home, and that's money. That's your money. It's gone up. Now, I'll give you a great analogy. The first home me and my wife bought was in Atlanta, Georgia. We just sold that home for double what we bought it for, and took care of a whole plethora of things around in here for our real estate business, for our, we had some IRS issues we needed to take care of, and so on and so forth, and for the businesses we started with my kids. So, this home we lived in, we put a tenant in, we then took the equity out of that, sold the house, and we got so it's real money. Buying a home has for me been my best investment. That's what I'm going to say right there. So you better, memories of prices, and right now you can get your price with limited inventory. Yes, you can get your price. That's the other thing. Who was that I was talking to? Tracy Fabulous. Listen, right now, inventory is low. which means you're going to get your price for the home. Now, let me market the home. And let me have a shot at it. You say you can't get anybody. Let me have it. Let me and the Northwood Realty team have a shot at marketing your home. We'll get your house sold today. You can be in a new house tonight. We'll take care of all of it. You just need to tell me where you want to move to. I got you. We got you over here. You better believe it. All right, it's 9:55. I got to get out of here in the morning. Hey, Craig, thanks for joining in, my good friend. I appreciate that. Like I said, I am in Atlantic City tonight. I'm in Atlantic City tonight, and then I'm in Camden, New Jersey tomorrow night. Of course, I'll be back here bright and early Monday morning. Make sure you watch the DMV Zone this afternoon at 3 p.m. And I have to tell you guys, we are number one again. We had another great month. It looks like we're going to shape up and be number one for March, like we were in February. So, you know, for real. We stage it, we sell it quickly for the best price possible. Craig said, my pleasure. Nah, the pleasure's all ours, Craig. We really appreciate it. But listen, Tracy and anyone else, I don't know what to do with my parents' home. Oh, I'm trying to move. I've been thinking about moving. Come in, I'll stage it, market it, sell it quickly for the best price possible. Let me know when you need my help. All right, matter of fact, I'm gonna keep this as a promo today. Joe Clair is real estate for when you're ready to buy a house. Boom. I love it. Listen, I will see you guys on Monday morning. Have a great day. Like I said, I'm going to sling these jokes up in New Jersey, and I'll be back here Sunday, and then I'm back here bright and early on Monday morning. Watch me today. DMV Zone, 3 p.m. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all, man. Peace and blessings. And I'm out.